The Mongols were a nomadic people. They lived in the steppes of Central Asia. The steppes were vast grasslands. The Mongols lived in portable tents called yurts. Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, was born into a turbulent world. His father was a Mongol chieftain. He was murdered by a rival clan when Temujin was young. Temujin faced hardship early in life. He was even taken prisoner by a rival tribe. Despite these challenges, he displayed great leadership qualities. He escaped captivity and slowly began to unite the Mongol tribes. He formed alliances and defeated his enemies. Through strategic cunning and military prowess, he united the Mongol tribes. In 1206, a great assembly proclaimed him Genghis Khan, meaning oceanic ruler. Genghis Khan's leadership transformed the Mongols. He instilled discipline and a unified purpose. The Mongol army, now a formidable force, embarked on a series of conquests. They conquered vast territories across Asia. They defeated the powerful Khwarezmid Empire in Persia. They also conquered parts of China, including the Jin dynasty. Genghis Khan's military tactics were innovative and ruthless. The Mongols mastered horsemanship and archery. They employed siege warfare and psychological tactics to instill fear. Genghis Khan established a centralized administration for his vast empire. He broke from the traditional Mongol reliance on tribal kinship. He instead favored a meritocratic system of governance. Talented individuals, regardless of their origin, were appointed to key positions. This approach ensured loyalty and competence within the ranks. The empire was divided into khanates. Each khanate was ruled by one of Genghis Khan's sons or grandsons. Despite its size, the Mongol Empire maintained efficient communication lines. A postal relay system, known as the yam, facilitated rapid communication across long distances. Section 5. Trade and Cultural Exchange. The Silk Road and Beyond. The Mongol Empire played a significant role in reviving trade along the Silk Road. The Mongols controlled vast stretches of this ancient trade route. They ensured safe passage for merchants and travelers. This Pax Mongolica, or Mongol peace, fostered cultural exchange between East and West. Goods, ideas, and technology flowed freely across the empire. For instance, gunpowder and printing techniques from China reached Europe. This period of openness and exchange had a profound impact on the development of Eurasian civilizations. The Mongols, despite their fearsome reputation, proved to be surprisingly tolerant rulers. Section 6. The Division of the Empire, Seeds of Decline. Genghis Khan died in 1227. His vast empire was divided amongst his heirs. This division, while intended to ensure stability, ultimately sowed the seeds of the empire's decline. The four main khanates were the Yuan dynasty in China, the Golden Horde in Russia, the Ilkhanate in Persia, and the Chagatai Khanate in Central Asia. Over time, these khanates became increasingly independent. They pursued their own interests. Internal conflicts and rivalries weakened the once unified empire. The death of strong leaders like Kublai Khan further exacerbated these tensions. Section 7. The Decline of Mongol Power, Internal Strife and External Threats. The decline of the Mongol Empire was a gradual process. It was driven by a confluence of factors. Internal strife and external threats weakened the Mongol grip on power. Succession disputes and rebellions plagued the various khanates. The Mongols also faced growing resistance from conquered populations. In China, the Yuan dynasty faced uprisings culminating in the rise of the Ming dynasty. The Mongols, known for their military strength, also experienced military setbacks. Their armies suffered defeats in Egypt and Eastern Europe. These defeats signaled a decline in Mongol military superiority. Section 8. The Fall of the Mongol Empire, an End of an Era. By the 14th and 15th centuries, the Mongol Empire was a shadow of its former self. The once mighty khanates had fragmented into smaller, weaker entities. The rise of new powers, like the Ottoman Turks and the Timurid Empire, further eroded Mongol influence. The fall of the Yuan dynasty in China in 1368 marked a significant turning point. The Golden Horde in Russia eventually dissolved into various successor states. The Mongol Empire, which once stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe, had effectively come to an end. Section 9. The Legacy of the Mongols, a Lasting Impact. Despite its eventual collapse, the Mongol Empire left an indelible mark on history. The Mongols, through their conquests, facilitated unprecedented cultural exchange. Their reign saw the rise of new technologies and ideas. The Mongols also influenced the development of new trade routes and cross-cultural interactions. The legacy of the Mongol Empire continues to fascinate historians and scholars today. Their story serves as a reminder of the rise and fall of empires. It highlights the enduring impact of cultural exchange and human ambition.